There are people out there who are likable and relatable, and there are people out there who aren't. And that may be how God made you. Maybe it was an upbringing thing, but you know people like this, and that's not a judgment. There are guys who can be a car salesman and make a fortune, and then there are people you can't hold a conversation with. There's nothing appealing there. That's Kamala Harris. Everybody, even Democrats, look at Kamala Harris and go, oh gosh, no. She dropped out of the primary before they ran the numbers in her own state, before the primary in her own state of California, because she was going to get killed and embarrassed in her own state. And Joe Biden, or somebody around Joe Biden, surveys the field and says, that's mine. Found my candidate. It's all so weird. And then on top of all that, you have Pudding Brain Joe and unlikable Kamala, and they win? Or whatever you think about the election, now they won. They beat the guy with all the accomplishments, and now they won. And it's all going exactly as people on the right said it was going to go. Joe Biden, obviously, as you saw from the press conference we played you, Joe Biden can't handle the job. He can't answer basic questions. He can't even walk properly. His wife leads him around and does the interviews with him half the time. And Kamala Harris is already taking phone calls with other world leaders by herself, meaning Joe Biden's not even there. Oh, yeah, hey, tell Vladimir, I told him, hey. You understand how weird that is even for other world leaders, right? I mean, you talk to the guy on your same level. Number one talks to number one, period. That's how that's supposed to work. What are you thinking if you're prime minister of this or president of that, and they're on the phone and it's the vice president? Why? It's all so odd that we can all see what's happening right in front of us. And you think to yourself, can't everyone see? Like, what's happening here? But everyone can see. And then Joe, mouth hanging open Joe, of course, creates a crisis on the border with his mouth, like all the Democrats do. Oh, we are so nice to illegals. We're going to be the nicest people to illegals anywhere. Look, we're not even going to separate kids. Kids, you're going to be well taken care of. We are nice. So, of course, everybody just floods the border, and they don't have the facilities, they don't have the resources, the manpower to deal with a surge like this. It just doesn't exist. So we have a crisis on our hands, right? Well, Joe just, where's Kamala? Kamala, can you take over?
I can think of nobody who's better qualified to do this than this is a woman who ran the second largest Attorney General's office in America after the United States Attorney General in the state of California, and has done a great deal of upholding human rights, but also fighting organized crime in the process. So it's not her full responsibility and job, but she's leading the effort, because I think the best thing to do is to put someone who, when he or she speaks, they don't have to wonder about, is that where the president is? When she speaks for me, doesn't have to check with me. She knows what she's doing, and I hope we can move this along.
Okay, so the big issue right now, can Kamala handle it? I've got to go eat some pudding. Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me. Thanks.